All right. I'm at Bulow Plantation Park today. We're going a little handheld because I forgot my chest mount. So I started out here at kind of a restroom rest stop. It's closed, but there's this nice lookout. There's a small pier with some people on it. And then here, I guess, is an old style of what the indigo production would look like. Interestingly, there's some old accounts saying that the decomposition of indigo was so rancid that you couldn't be within like a quarter mile of it. And if you were within the range, the bugs would basically guarantee that you're given some sort of disease. So usually it was managed by enslaved people, which is where the cabins were right here. So this is a smaller scale one, but it's a nice day. Gonna continue. I'll pick you up when we go to the next spot. So just, parking lot, and there's the road that continues around, but we're gonna take the trail over. It's about, I think, a quarter to half mile, and it's gonna go to the main ruins. Nice sized trail, nice and wide. You know me, always happy about that. Don't have to worry about snakes. It's a nice breezy day today, so we're actually getting good temperatures. So this is a state park that I've wanted to visit for a while. I always see it when I pass through Ocala National Forest to go to the springs. On the way in to the park, you drive about a mile or two on a dirt road that's tree covered, so it's actually a beautiful drive in to the state park as well. On my way over here on the main road, there's actually some wild turkeys, and now normally I only see the female, but there was also a pretty large male, which I thought they were fake because you never actually see the male turkeys. So it was very bizarre. Some stuff in the woods. Ooh, a little lizard got me. Okay, so it looks like this area, they usually do some prescribed burns. It's interesting. They did some in north of Orlando, I think Sanford area, last week or the week prior. People around Orlando thought it was buildings in Orlando on fire because of the distance of the smoke in the air. That's a big one. Look at him. See him bouncing? Oh. Well, see ya. Oh, he was bouncing again. This is a lovely trail. Oh, a butterfly. Look at this tree. It's like, looks almost like 3 trees, or I guess it's 2, twisted in. Oh wow. I don't know if we can see him, but there is a lizard sticking its tongue out. Where'd it go? He's up there. Moving up. This little green one. But he was just sticking his tongue out. Very funny. Got some sort of, probably osprey cawing up there. This is a gorgeous tree right here. A lot of live oaks. Got the long spindly arms. Beautiful tree cover. Very picturesque. All right, I'm gonna start to see the remains of it. From my understanding, we'll look at the plaques. It was burned down during one of the Seminole Wars by the Seminole people. Ooh. Looks like we got a lot of plaques over here we can take a look at. So it was a sugar plantation. So it looks like that was the layout. So it was a steam operated boiler. Well, boiler made the steam to operate the mill. So steam powered mill. This is huge. One of the smokestacks or steam stacks. Can't really get it in the video, but it's probably like maybe good 30 feet tall. Maybe there'll be a plaque that says how high it is. Oh look, there's the making of it. The founder's plaque. January 7th, 1831. So there's also a sawmill here, operated by the same power. Lizard. So unknown well right here. Okay, got a cool tree here. Look at this knot. If I can take this off in the lighting. This tree is the same tree, it's just a knot. Alright, so they got like a depiction of trading with Seminoles. Some information. So, okay. Passage. So you can see the series of kettles here throughout the process, cooling vats. So I've been here. You can see that part of the structure is reinforced, probably because it's not able to stand on its own anymore. I don't know if it will come out a little better. Cool. Yeah, so we're seeing the vats are those. And these are the cooling station. And that's where they'd fill it. I'm curious what these are. Probably transportation area. A good view here. But that's pretty much everything, so we'll pick you up on the next spot and see you in a moment. There's a little more to see, so I guess this was a curing room, or perjury. So that's what this was. Yeah, there's a little more structure we didn't see. Gonna back up so you can get the full thing in view. Just gonna get a photo of this on my camera. get one on my phone while I'm at it too. My phone wants to work. Let's get a 0.5. You know, 0.5 never hurts. Cool. This is another one of my bucket lists, like I said. I've been wanting to come here for a while. All right, so I guess they made a fortification, United States troops, which looks in a very similar vein to the fort in St. Augustine, which is Spanish. So it's just similar design language here with the triangular embankments or outcroppings. So see, they used water, as many places did at the time, for transportation. So this was just storage then. Very cool. And another curing room here. All right, well, I'll pick you up when we go to the next spot. So to the side, we'll take this off. To the side of the plantation there is this very nice building that has like educational information. So for example, it talks about on the left there that the original owner came from St. Augustine. Then just some more general info. And then artifacts of the area.
Wait up!
There's a kid running around. But so, here's the important stuff, the Seminole conflict, which resulted in the burning of it. So very cool stuff. They have a depiction here in 1836 of it being burnt. So, catch you at the next spot. So, made it back to the picnic area and just kind of giving a view of the small little pier here. It's actually part of like intercoastal or like a brackish upstream, and it actually also has a small canoe launch, and it also kind of tells you what the expectation is for the canoe trip, which some of it is upstream. Yeah, the trail is 3.5 miles from here, so you got a canoe for 3 miles, trail finish 6 miles south. So very cool. There's also that. I would definitely come back to do picnicking. Along the water here, they do have a sign to watch for gators, so there is that. But thank you for coming on this quick day trip. I'm not gonna do the trail just because I don't really have time for it today, but I was happy to be able to quickly come and do the picnic trail and the ruins. So I will see y'all in the next one.